insane. What a finale to the finale.
All right. Been speaking to everyone in the group except Raquel, but now she's here and ready to join us.
Hey.
Ready for this?
I think so. I mean, no, but we've gotta confront it.
Because of the restraining order she filed against Sheena, Sheena is now over 100 yards away in her trailer. Well, let's bring her out. Raquel, are you here?
We're gonna walk now.
Hi, Raquel.
Hi, Andy.
How you doing?
I'm holding up. I'm super embarrassed and not proud of myself. And I know I owe a lot of people in this room an apology.
We're gonna talk about everything that's been going on, but first we need to discuss how we got there. I wanna talk about the girls' trip to Vegas and Lake Havasu that Katie organized.
Divorce party, girls trip! Hey! We're having so much fun!
I would never trust you around my man.
Thank God you don't have a man.
What?
Oh my God, Raquel. It was a mistake for me to come on this trip. So I'm leaving. I was so uncomfortable on that trip that
That's your own issue, not ours.
Well, I'm gonna back up a minute. The first stop on the girls' trip was the Paris Hotel in Vegas, where, Lisa, you have your latest restaurant. How is the Vegas restaurant business going?
Fantastic.
That's great.
Yes, we knocked it out the ballpark.
And we are surrounded today by special,
Vanderpump Lane, here we are, surrounded. Yeah,
Very
these
cool.
lights. So yeah, it's very productive. It's actually been something of mine that I've always loved to do, create, design. I see beauty in everything. And Vanderpump Paris is arguably one of the most beautiful restaurants in Vegas.
Wow. Raquel, let me ask you a question. I thought that I saw some real sisterhood in the car ride to Havasu. You had something of a breakdown and they all really rallied around you.
I don't feel good.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Like sick?
Are you having anxiety? Panic attack?
No, she doesn't want to be inside. Can you breathe better now? A little bit?
The difference is they proceeded to bash me at this dinner in Lake Havasu, and like it was this issue.
We were talking about a comment that you made. And by the way, my comment was spot on. I wouldn't trust you around my man. Hi.
So Raquel, what did you mean when you said to her, thank God you don't have a man?
I was so drunk, like literally this popped into my head and like I
Sometimes
knew
being
I
drunk,
shouldn't have.
you speak the truth.
I am shocked at how drunk I got that night. And my personality did shift this summer. Like there was a change in my mindset that I started not pleasing every single person around me and I started only pleasing
Screwing
myself.
people over.
And him.
Instead you started pleasing my man.
I have been super, super selfish. And Ariana...
Selfish does not cover it, bitch. Diabolical, demented, disgusting, subhuman. Start getting a better vocabulary to describe your actions, because selfish does not cover it.
I feel like my actions are human. It's
Not
exactly
at
that.
all.
No.
Can I tell you?
No. That's not human behavior.
Not at all.
Have you watched the episodes?
Hey
You
guys.
lying to Ariana's face.
It's easy for you to say
asking
this.
her,
You
like,
gotta be quiet.
It's
No, I don't
literally-
have to be quiet.
right now.
literally-
Yes, you do, because what's
Yeah,
sick
shut
about
up,
this, let's
Tom.
talk about this.
No.
Shut up, I'm
Tom.
talking.
You
Shut up.
I'm gonna talk.
You've been talking.
Shut up, and I'm
You've
gonna
been
continue
talking.
to talk. Shut the up.
Defend this.
No,
Shut
you've
up.
been talking.
And I'm gonna continue to
You
keep
shut the
talking.
up,
Shut the
Lala.
I would love to hear what both of you have to say.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay, what would you like to
Ladies
say?
first.
To watch the both of them act the way you were acting and saying the things you were saying while each other was so demonic.
Lala, we weren't first and foremost.
You had making
We
love.
had sex one.
It doesn't matter if it was one time or 100
Yes,
times.
it does, actually,
Just cross
Lala.
the f***ing mind.
You crossed the goddamn line.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it
yes,
doesn't.
it does. Yes,
No,
it does.
doesn't.
Yes,
No,
it
it
does.
doesn't.
Yes,
No,
it
it
does.
doesn't. No, it doesn't. I can do this
Okay.
all day.
For me, watching you talk to Ariana about her intimacy issues with Tom, it seems, looking back on it, diabolical.
Do you feel like you're sexually attracted to him?
Oh my God, I think he's so hot.
I feel like in a relationship you should want to like have sex.
Never seen anything like that before.
I've never seen anything like it. What was it like for you looking back, watching those scenes?
It was so hard for me to watch.
At that point, it seemed that you were fully sleeping with him.
At that point, we slept together once, and he was very transparent with me and what was happening in their relationship.
Did you encourage him to break up with her?
I encouraged him to reflect and see if he was really happy, because as a friend, first and foremost, I wanted him to be in a situation that made him truly happy. I genuinely was coming from a place of, do you want to be in this relationship? Because I'm
The answer
hearing
was
what...
yes, and you had already him at that point, so shut the up. Yourself with a cheese grater. You suck, you're disgusting, and I wish nothing but the worst that could ever happen to a person on you.
The thing is like, we don't live our lives by logic.
I can't. It's such a joke.
There was no logic to this.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Feelings took over.
No.
It's such a joke. It's such a joke. You guys are pathetic.
Wait, James and Lala can't talk because they and they kept it a secret until
I wasn't your
I was a
best
kid.
friend.
I was
Ho.
25.
I thought
I was
you
a
were
kid.
a no-name, and then I met you and
You're a
hated
40-year-old
you.